What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today we have something exciting. All right. I do have something exciting today. You guys asked me a lot. All right, whether it's in Twitch chat or YouTube comments or on Twitter, you always ask me who I think is the best player in Among Us within the Sidemen and all the people that we play with in that group. So I threw together a little tier list. Okay, I threw together a little tier list. I have obviously the 7 Sidemen, and I added in a few others. I added in Freezy, Lux, Freya, and Talia. So we have those. We have 11 people we can throw up on the list here. And yeah, so for this list, I incorporated. I was gonna do one for crew member and one for imposter, but I found that a lot of the skills mesh in together, so it'd be easier just to do an overall skill. So that's what we're gonna do today. I'm gonna do a quick rundown of who I think belongs where on this list and why. And yeah, you can tell me what you think afterwards in the comments. Let's get into it. All right, so here we are. This is the tier list. As you can see, we got the 11 of them at the bottom. We're just gonna go left to right, throw them up on the tier, and go on from there. I'll give a short spiel about why I think they belong there, and then we'll move on. If I'm being honest, I already recorded this, but for some reason I used my webcam mic instead of my Blue Yeti, so here we are. First up is Ethan. Ethan, right off the bat, is not an awful player. All right, not awful, not great. I don't think I call him S tier, but he's not. I don't think he's C or D. I think he fits in here between the A or B kind of positions. As a crew member, he can get his tasks done decently quick. He can bring good information to the table. As an imposter, you know, we've had some good games as an imposter together. And he has fooled me once or twice as an imposter as well. But I don't think he belongs here in the S tier yet. I think I wouldn't call him a detective or like a psycho murderer, but I think he's a useful crew member and a competent imposter duo. So I'm gonna throw him right here in the A tier to start things off. Quick and easy with a bazinga. Moving on to Mr. Freezy. All right, Freezy. We've done some work together as imposter. I cannot deny that. I cannot deny we've done some work together as imposter, but when I'm not his duo, I feel like I'm pretty good at picking him up. All right, I feel like I'm pretty good at picking him up, and I feel like as an imposter, when he's a crew member, I feel like I can just like kind of slide in between and just not really, like, he never be on his radar. His tasks, he does tasks pretty slow. But he does bring good information to the table when he's a crew member paying attention. And when I'm imposter with him, we're a decent duo. But I think I'm gonna throw him here right now. I'm gonna throw him in B. I don't think he's better than Bez. It's pretty close, but I think Bez has the one up on him from the one I've played. But he's still a pretty decent player. All right, he's still a pretty decent player. Moving on to Freya. All right, out of all the people on this list, I think Freya I've played with the most, easily. I have a lot of hours in Among Us with Freya, and I have a pretty good read on her skill level. Freya's the kind of person that I think as an imposter, you don't want to be on their radar. It's a pretty dangerous place to be, but at the same time, I found myself on her radar a lot as a crew member. But that just shows that she's paying attention, right? That's all it shows, is she's paying attention. And as an imposter, she plays very consistently, whether she's a crew member or imposter, so it's hard to get a good read just based off of meetings whether she is an imposter. I think Freya is going to start off our first person up here in the S tier. I think she's definitely out of the guys on the board right now. I think she definitely beats them out. Harry. Guys, what can I say about Harry? What can I say about Harry? I don't think there's any other place besides here that Harry belongs. He's like a deer in the headlights. He's like a lost puppy on the map. If you asked him right now to name 5 tasks, I don't think he could. Yeah, maybe he could. I don't know. I feel like more often than not, Harry as an imposter gets voted out without even killing anybody. And as a crew member, any information he does bring to the table, no one believes him because no one believes he has any information. I think Harry belongs here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Harry, if you for some reason see this. You're a great guy. Awful Among Us player. No, I'm kidding. I mean, to his own defense, because he can't defend himself right here, right now, but he does get killed first a lot. All right, he does get killed first a lot, but it's because he's an easy target in a weird part of the map that is easily killable. But he is dead first a lot, so he doesn't get a lot of chances to bring good info to the table. All right, I'll give him that much. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt on that. Tempted to move him here based on that, but I'm going to keep him here. All right, he's D for Donnie. Damn. Being ruthless. All right, no bias. Josh is tough to rate because he's a man of the content. All right, he is a man of the content. He loves the content, but that also hurts his Among Us elo, because you can never tell if he's memeing or not. And when he's memeing, he's completely throwing the game. He is being the biggest third imposter, giving you the most wrong information you've ever heard just for the content. He's done rounds where he stayed deafened. He's done, you name it, he's done it. All right. But when he does try, he's a pretty good player. And I think I would put him right here next to Bez. I think I'd put him in front of Bez. I think that's how this list works. The more, like, if I go this way, I don't know, maybe it's the opposite. But for now, for my list, the further right you are, the higher you are. So he's above Ethan right now. Okay. I might change things around as we go. But for now, I think when he's not memeing, he's taking it seriously. He belongs here. JJ, the one I'm sure you've all came to see. Where do I place JJ? He would obviously put him up at S tier because they're 10-0. Well, I would if this was an imposter skill based only. I would probably make a tier just for himself and me to sit up atop because of our 10-0 record together. All right. But I said no bias, and I have to take in consideration his crew member abilities, which, chat, we all know is not S tier. All right. I think a nice even spot for him to sit would be right here next to Bez on the A tier. His imposter play with me is undefeated, literally 10-0. Check out the videos. We're 10-0. Every game that we've played together has been documented. All right. I think, maybe not. I don't know. At least, but 10-0. All right. But his crew member, he calls random meetings. He yells a lot about random things. And he votes weird people. All right. He'll vote off people we're not even talking about. Okay. So that's why I'm going to put JJ at the A tier. All right. Calix put out a new song recently, slaying it. He is slaying the game, doing great. But as far as his Among Us skill goes, I think the best place to put him is right here next to other Cal. Okay. I think this is a good place to put him. Somewhere in here. I think when him and Freezy are pretty neck and neck with how they play, and I think he might have a little bit of an edge. It's tough to see. These two are close. If I could put them like parallel with each other, I think I would. They're both not awful, but at the same time, Lux is the easiest player to kill, I think, with the exception of Harry, and get away with it. But yeah, I think Lux is a good spot to put here. He's not bad. He brings good information to the table. He gets tasks done decently quickly. I think we've won a couple times as an imposter, but more often than not, I think I beat him out. I think I usually, as a crew member, I can figure him out. Let's move on to Randy. All right, Randolph. Moving on to Randolph. Randy. Pointing at me, making sure I put him in the right spot here. Where do I put him? I think Randy is hard to gauge. I played with him a decent amount, but I haven't been able to watch him a lot, like when he streams, so I can't really put a good gauge on it. But I have played with him. He's not the fastest at tasks, but he's not Freezy level or Harry level. He can bring decent information to the table. His imposter game isn't bad. He's had some really good games as an imposter. I think I'm gonna put him here. I think I'm gonna put him here with I think he's better than Lux and Freezy. All right. I think he's above Lux and Freezy, but I don't think he's quite in the A tier. All right. I don't think he's quite in the A tier. Simon. All right. Simon's another person I played with a lot, and I think I have a read on, and I know he has a read on me. We know some tells, some play styles that we have. Okay. But I don't know where I put him. Simon, where do I put Simon? He definitely is a competent imposter. You know, as a duo, I am confident. If you guys seen the video I posted previously about when we tried to sabotage each other, we were literally trying to sabotage each other as imposters, and we still won. That's just how good we were. All right. I think I'm going to throw him up here in S tier. I think it's pretty close between these two. Simon is another person that when I'm an imposter, I got to be wary of because of he knows my playstyle. So it is a good idea to get him out quick. Same with Frey. That's kind of like my main thought process. If I'm facing them as an imposter, who do I want to get out the fastest? Who do I want to kill the quickest? Because I know they're a threat. And I think I definitely put Simon up in that list right away. Because I don't think I can fool him anymore. I've fooled him a couple times. I've framed him pretty well a few times. That's, that one play where I came in and killed, I think it was Viz, right in front of Simon, Freezy, and Lux, will be forever my favorite play. I'll play the clip.
Yeah, it actually is milk. It actually is milk.
No
Oh.
way.
Yo,
no.
Yo, everyone, like, who else is there? I swear we're all there.
Yeah, we are. And he
Yeah.
thought they were going to try and get a double kill. That's why he did the kill. But I literally just witnessed it.
Bro, it has
to be
milk
milk
then.
then.
It has to be. It wasn't me.
It was milk, right?
It was milk because we were all together.
I'm
right?
not.
We were
Where's
all
the body?
together.
Because I got locked in calf, and now I just got down through storage.
Oh, look.
Wait.
Okay. No.
Where's the body?
Send him, right?
The body's
Yeah, see, I'm in the top of storage right now.
It's Simon then, Cal.
No,
It's Simon,
oh,
Cal.
I can't believe
Yo,
if he
I
lets
can't-
you-
I'm
if
gonna-
he lets you turn this on
Boys,
him.
Simon.
Oh no, I think it's got to be milk, bro.
No, it's Simon.
Calix just threw the game, unless it's him.
Yeah, so as you can see, that clip is probably why I put Freezy and Lux down here. And I always feel bad for Simon on that, but you gotta do what you gotta do. But I definitely think Simon does belong up here in the S tier. Moving on to Talia Mar. Talia plays in the Hafu lobbies, all right, and plays in a lot. And that is probably one of the sweatiest lobbies in Among Us. A lot of top tier players, a lot of people that have won tournaments in there. And I think it would be foolish of me not to put her at the very top of the list. Anyone that plays in that lobby and can be successful in that lobby definitely is a good player. And then when you look at this, what this lobby would look like, yeah, you would definitely excel in that lobby. You're it's like you're playing with kids at that point. So yeah, I think Talia definitely belongs up there. She probably has the most playtime out of all of us and plays with the sweatiest group out of all of us consistently. So Talia definitely belongs there. She can get tasks done quick. She pays attention and keeps track of where people are. As an imposter, she's a wild card. You never know. Definitely belongs up there. Moving on to Toby. See, Toby is one of the ones that I don't really know where to put him. I have played the least probably with Toby out of anyone, so I kind of got to base off of a very small sample size of playing with him. Most of the time I played with him was with the more Sidemen Among Us videos, where we played a few games. I think I played with him once after that as well. I think when I do know, like, it was a pretty new player to the game, so it's hard to really gauge him. But I think it would be the most fair to put him in B, maybe the back of B. I don't want to put him in C because, like, this is the middle ground, all right? This is the middle ground. This is where you're, you can play the game. You're pretty decent. Like, for this group, all right, we're talking about this group. We're not talking about a full sample size of like the average players. We're talking about this group. I think he fits in right here. I think I can put him down to C just because I don't have the play time with him enough. I don't think I can put him any higher than B, just out of fairness. Last but not least, the man Vikkstar. I played in a lot of different lobbies with Vikkstar, a lot of different people, and he's pretty consistent across the board, no matter where he's playing with, who he's playing with. I've won quite a few with Vic. Have been beaten by Vic quite a few times. But at the same time, he is quite known for his third imposter abilities, which could hurt him. But at the same time, it's showing his initiative to get information for the crew, right? But maybe he's just following up that information a little too hard. Maybe he's chasing a little too hard, pushing a little too hard. I think he belongs up here. I think he belongs at the end of the line of the S tier. So I mean, you're still S tier, but I think he fits in really well right here. I just noticed I have both the girls up here. I swear, it's nothing biased. So I've played so much with these two. Like, out of everyone on this list, I've played with these two probably the most. All right, so I have the best gauge on them. And I mean, if I played with them the most, I played a lot of Among Us. That means they've played a lot of Among Us, so they know how to play. But back to Vic. Yes, good information. Sometimes third imposter information kind of hurts, teetering on being up here, but I think I'll keep him here because we have won a lot as an imposter, and he's beaten me a lot as an imposter. He's a strong imposter, and he can do tasks pretty quickly. Yeah, I think this will be where he stays. So that's the list. Anything you agree with or disagree with, let me know in the comments. All right, let me know if you think I put someone higher than they should be, or if you think I put someone too low. If you think Harry is actually just a genius in disguise and belongs up here, tell me. All right, I do go through my comments. I do read you guys' comments. I appreciate your comments. Let me know. who is where they shouldn't be. Okay, go ahead and make your own. These are super easy to make. Go ahead and make your own and post it up on Twitter. Mention me in it. I'll take a look at it, and I'll see if maybe you can persuade me to why someone belongs higher. If you think someone like maybe Bez belongs up in the S tier, explain to me why. Make a list, put it out there, at me on Twitter with it, and I'll let you know what I think. All right. But this is where I'm going to keep I think I'm pretty happy with this list. All right. I'm pretty happy with this list. I think this is a pretty accurate list of how I feel the tier is for the Sidemen, with some of the troops, with Freya and Talia. There's definitely a lot more people I could add to this list. I can make this list. I could probably fill this list up. But for time's sake, and I think we'll do this. All right. I appreciate you guys watching the video. Make sure you leave a like. Make sure you subscribe. 2020 has been crazy. Let's make 2021 even crazier, but in a positive way, hopefully. And yeah, stay tuned. I have another video hopefully coming out soon. Not of a tier list, but of another kind of fun style like this. So yeah, but yeah, make sure you guys stay tuned for that, and I'll catch you on the next one.
I won't ever let the doubt creep in. Gotta pop a couple more aspirin. I don't think I'll ever let you in. Easier to break it off best friends. I don't really understand myself. I don't really